Benjamin Šeško, the worst signing of the 2025 summer. That is what the Athletic are saying. That is what the article just came out is saying, that Benjamin Šeško is the worst signing of the 2025 summer. Apparently, this was basically a tally with majority of agents, and they voted him the worst signing of the 2025 summer. This is mind-blowing to me. I keep on repeating it, but it never changes. And I think this is the opportunity that Manchester United has to bound and literally bond around protecting Benjamin Šeško. Because I need us to understand this, that they are always going to be attacking Manchester United and protecting Liverpool. Liverpool literally broke the bank. They broke the transfer window. They broke every single thing, getting two players, two record. To give you perspective, Liverpool broke the transfer window record with Florian Wirtz for 115 million. And then in the same summer, broke the same thing that they just set. The same transfer that they just set with Alexander Isak. And guess what those two players have done for them? Since zilch, nada, nothing. Yes, Alexander Isak has scored a goal. But where did he score the goal? In the cups. He has not played well in the Premier League. In fact, both players going to Liverpool has all of a sudden, in some shocking way, made Liverpool look worse. All of a sudden, in some shocking way, made Liverpool worse than they were last season. And they call Benjamin Šeško the worst signing of 2025 summer. They say it's because the money was too much for lack of pedigree. What is the pedigree that Alexander Isak has? What is the pedigree that Florian Wirtz have? Apart from winning the Bundesliga. What is the pedigree we are talking about here? And you paid double the amount of money for those two players than Manchester United paid for Benjamin Šeško. So is this just... When they say the agenda against Manchester United is real, I understand it now. And you should understand it too. And we need to bound and bind around these players. Alex Ferguson would honestly take this situation and play it in the locker room. So every single person knows that the world of football is against Manchester United. And that should make them angry. That should make them play for it. That should make them absolutely look at this situation and say, now we are going to make you eat your words. They literally voted this kid. They voted this kid as the worst. It's mind-blowing to me. 6 agents, I don't even know. They says when 20 agents were surveyed, some voted for more than one player. Šeško received the most votes. Agents believe Šeško's move to Manchester United was the worst deal in the window. Now they're talking about the situation of like money compared to what the striker has done. How much do you think strikers go for today? Yoane Wissa is 30 years old and he went for around 50. Jadon Sancho, yes, he's on loan, but has played only 8 minutes for Aston Villa. He is not injured whatsoever, and they have had a shitty start to the season. So they needed a spark, and he has only played 8 minutes. Connor Cody to Wrexham, even Ferguson, Buonanotte, all these people are below Benjamin Šeško. The only person that comes close to Benjamin Šeško is James Trafford. And that right there should even be one of the worst, if not the worst, because they lied to him at this point. They said he was going to be the number one based on what we have read. He was the number one with Burnley. Gave them the best record that they could have gotten. He could have stayed there. He's in the Premier League. This is the same person that a lot of teams were looking at. He decided to go back to where he came from in terms of Manchester City. And in 2 weeks, they have gone and brought Donnarumma. And in that situation, they paid 40 million after selling him for around 8, if I'm not mistaken. They paid 40 million and everybody said, yes, it was a steal because he could have gone to another team. And all of a sudden, he comes back and 2 weeks' time, they bring Donnarumma. And then you have to look at the likes of Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak. Florian Wirtz, someone that has gone past 007. At this point, he should be scouted to become the new James Bond. James Wirtz, if you must. Yes, I know he's going to come good. I am not even saying that. But I'm saying, based on what you're looking at, if they are looking at the deal, they are looking at what has the situation been. You cannot vote Benjamin Šeško as the worst deal. It does not make any sense. Milos Kerkez, 65 million, or is it 45 that I'm talking about for Milos Kerkez? They are bringing in Robinson because he's not working. This is somebody that's under us. Jamie Gittins. How much did they pay? 55 million for Jamie Gittins. Absolute trash for Chelsea. With all due respect, he has not found his footing. Alejandro Garnacho. 2 games. Guess what? Nada. The only game he has played well was the previous game before the international break. They paid how much for Alejandro Garnacho? What are you talking about? I don't even understand where these stats come from, how they make these decisions. But it doesn't make any sense. And this has to be plastered in the wall of Carrington. All these players need to see this. And fans need to understand that everything that I am seeing from the media that I'm seeing lately, which is mind-blowing because I never thought I would be in this situation. It is mind-blowing. Benjamin Šeško, somebody that literally came into the team, did not have a flying start because Ruben Amorim did not play him in the beginning. He did not play with any of our starters. He was coming on the bench when they were leaving. All of a sudden, he starts with them. He has 2 goals back-to-back. He is dominant in the air. His hold-up play is better. He's bringing people in. He caused the red card for Chelsea, which led us to have 3 points. He scored a goal against Sunderland, which let us have 3 points. Himself, single-handedly, have given Manchester United more points than Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak, Jamie Gittins, Hutchinson, Milos Kerkez, Evan Ferguson, Bonanote, Sancho, Wissa, Trafford, Anthony, and Ouattara. Himself alone has given Manchester United 6 points. And add those people all together, they have not been able to do that same thing. So let's be respectful. Athletic, I love y'all. This is one organization that I actually read, that I actually watch. This article wasn't it. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it because you are getting all the clicks that you're getting and that is the point of the thing. But right here, it might just be because it's the international guys are looking for things to talk about. But nah, bro. Let's look at the deal. This is a 23-year-old, if not 22, that has everything in his locker. He knows how to strike a ball very, very cleanly. Pure of the. He is fast, he's tall, 6'5", basketball player type stature. He's strong, he's technical in his ability. Manchester United didn't just buy a striker. They didn't just go into the market looking for a already made striker. Because if we wanted to do that, we would have gone for Ollie Watkins. We would have gone for Harry Kane. We wanted somebody that can build and can grow with the system, grow with the manager, grow with the entire style of play that we are looking at. There is a new transfer, There's a new transfer system around in Manchester. Sir Jim Ratcliffe said it. We do not want to buy Mbappe. We want to find our own Mbappe. So let's start doing this. How much did Manchester United buy Benjamin Šeško? 70 million? How much did Jamie Gittins for? 55 million. How much did Osimhen go for? And how much are they paying Osimhen? You have to put all this in context. Now the agents might know a little bit more in terms of the contract and the I's and the T's that we're not seeing. And maybe they have a point in that situation. But them saying pedigree, you lose me in that situation. Because you look at every single person in of them have a pedigree. For how much they spent. Yoane Wissa, one shit. Jadon Sancho absolutely has not won anything to give pedigree. Evan Ferguson, nothing to give pedigree. Connor Cody, nothing to give pedigree. Milos Kerkez, Omari Hutchinson, Jamie Gittins, Anthony, Ouattara. Florian Wirtz is the closest thing to having pedigree because he's that talented of a boy. He won the Bundesliga. Alexander Isak won the Carabao Cup. And that is about it when it comes to pedigree. So let's be frank. Let's be okay. And let's start respecting Manchester United. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. This definitely struck a nerve for me. But this is an opportunity for us to bound ourselves and protect our players. Protect Benjamin Šeško. And definitely, we will talk about the rest. Because football is almost back. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.